In the bottom right of Ruby Rock you do have Elazer, in the top left it is Liquid's Clem. Now Clem, of course, is gonna be all eyes on him. The almost world champion, one of the former world champion from last year. Managed to beat Cyril on that big stage. Didn't work out like it did last year and this year. Or I guess 2 years ago at this point. And of course there's no Esports World Cup anymore for StarCraft 2. So Cyril might have gotten the last there and the last one. And we did have Classic, of course, in the finals last time. And let's see if Elazer also goes into that 2-minute 20-second lair against Clem. Like, this is a game-specific strategy that he has kind of made his own there in that last, in the last few maps there, or is this actually his style? It feels like such a big investment, right? He's making so fast, such a fast lair. What does he get out of it? This is an Overseer. He gets Overload Speed and an Overseer. The Overload Speed, you don't even need the lair, right? You can make it on Hive. On Hatch Tech. Then he gets the frickin'... Oh, do we need the lair? I can't even remember. I feel like he started it before the lair earlier. There's the Reaper though, this time it's a Clem Reaper, not a Hero Marine Reaper. No, sorry Hero Marine, but of course you're not a Clem, and you know this, and that's fine. So he snipes a drone, of course, because it's a Clem Reaper, and then he goes away, and he's gonna be ready for that creep tumor later on. He might actually jump into the main base and do some shenanigans over there. But he's coming from the high ground to snipe that creep tumor. Didn't work out though, with some nice anticipation here from Elazer. So the creep is gonna be spread. There's the swap around, the 3rd CC, the starport. This is not gonna be cloaked because there's no second gas very early, like before the 3rd CC. The second gas only starting now here. And that means, of course, that this is just cloakless banshees. You could do like a liberator. You can do that. You could do Viking as well, but why would you against Overlord Speed? Elazer is still droning very heavily. He's getting that Roach Warren again. What a guy, man. Plays the same style. He has the lair, of course, done at this point. And he gets the Overseer to scout. So that's his style, right? Apparently, I guess he feels like he really needs that Overlord scout or Overseer scout super early to deal with the shenanigans that could happen. Ooh. From the Terran, man. Evolution Chamber. Okay, so he might go into a little bit of a longer game, yeah. This Clem guy is OP. He definitely is. You're not wrong. Certainly not wrong. Banshee is gonna kill a couple of drones here. There's the Overseer coming in though, but he doesn't need it because, I mean, there's no cloak, right? We know this, Elazer doesn't know it, but he should have known this because he saw the timing on that command center, so... this is a bad rally, by the way. There's another one. The Hellion and Reaper also diving in right now. Things are starting to fall apart here. The Banshee gets more and more kills. The Hellion Reaper also did kill quite a few of those drones. 9 drones to fall in total. In the end, everything gets defended, but he also loses 2 Overlords in the process. 10 drones and 2 Overlords just in a moment here for 2 Hellions and the Reaper. What a trade here for Clem again. Making Elazer fall apart, kind of. Unnecessary. Like, there was no reason to fall apart for Elazer. That was very straightforward. Oh my god. For a second I thought it was a rally again, but it is that this is the last one that got rallied into the front. It's the Overseer, actually. That's gonna get picked off. Oh no, the Ferrari does go away. He does manage to escape. But there's a Clem push. It's a small Clem push though, but it's gonna have Stim. It's gonna have 2 Medivacs, it's gonna have 2 tanks. There is Ravagers though, and that's one of the things that Elazer has been constantly doing. He has been constantly biling the tanks, and that very good on top of that. There's the first bite, but this time Clem is kind of just tanking for the tanks with his Marines. There's the double fungal though, and it does deal so much damage. 50 on top in total, with a Stimmed Marine being on 35. Well, you're just dead. There's no wiggling out of that. You can't get into the medevac. Remember there was a time where the Marines would take damage from the fungal, like you could still load them up, but you would take damage inside the medevac. There's the 4th base though. Clem is just setting up perfectly nice behind this, and we do see a hive come in here for Elazer. So Elazer's gonna try to play a little bit of a longer game. He says, alright, I probably can't beat you in the mid game, even though this is Elazer's strong suit, the mid game. That's the moment. Oh yeah, man. The double tank drop. But they won't be picked up. Now we've seen it all. The double tank drop here. Love to see the addition of Infestors here as well. There's a Banshee trying to harass its way in. That's the Banshee from the early game, by the way. Got repaired up. Drilling Claws coming in. Clem. The explosion of barracks. And then we do have the Ultralisk Cavern on the way for Elazer. His armor upgrades are kind of late. He only has +1. So that's not going to be good for the Ultralisks, and he will have a difficult time. The Fungals, though, until that point, have to be key here, basically. That's what he needs to do. Oh, you need to get Neural against this, I think. Yo, that's what you need to do. Bro, I solved this for you, Elazer. You need to get Neural. And then you wait until you Fungal, and then you wait until they pick up. And try to run away, and then you Neural one of the medevacs, and then you just bile it down. And you get a full medevac. For free. For like a spell. Right? Sick. Okay, I solved this for Elazer. I know his weakness. How to deal with the medevacs. Man, that Banshee, it's so crazy. 6 kills, 2 of those Infestors. Such a sick dude. What a guy. Clem, can he break the space? Elazer's trying his damnedest to keep that safe, but he's bleeding an army, basically. And then he still loses the base. The Infestors are out of energy. He only has 1 left. Carapace finishing after the fight is lost. The last 3 units remain and they get Carapace, but GG is gonna be called. Clem does take the first map. Swift and sound here. Easy peasy. Look at this cheater. Definitely. Clem up 1-0. get into the next one. In the bottom right, we've got Elazer, and in the top left, we have Clem up 1-0. And we're gonna see another fast game like the last one. It did go into the mid game, and Elazer did have, like, he did have something, right? He did have that. He did have that. Oops. Hive. Okay. And he went into ultras. They just didn't do much yet, the ultras. They didn't have the carapace upgrades. He had the upgrades after the fight. What are we gonna see this game? Is Clem gonna try to pull a fast one? Can also always happen. Never know. Are we gonna see the blue flame Hellion drop build? Are we gonna see like a crazy composition or something? Yeah. Alright, so we're back here. Clem is gonna try to push in again here with the Reaper and Hellion. Is it gonna work as well as it did last game? I don't think it will. He will actually kill a lot of drones again. Oh my god, man. Like, Elazer's having so much trouble dealing with this. Look at this. Look at how much damage this is. And he's gonna come back into the natural again. He's gonna be there. He's gonna shoot one more drone and he will walk away. Look at this guy just walk away. Yeah. He just walked away. What a crazy game so far here. Again, dealing a lot of damage. 8 drones for a Reaper and a Hellion. That's crazy, he didn't even need the Banshee. So he lands the 30C, he's gonna take that forward position, of course. There's a delay on the on the starport production. It's funny, he did get one medevac out. One medevac, of course, not gonna be enough for a double drop. There's gonna be a double evolution chamber here from Elazer. And he's gonna go again with Roach and Festa. So this is really the style he likes to play against Terran, it seems. And it can work, of course. I mean, it's a powerful style. With Biles and stuff. Getting that Hellion to scout again. Honestly, I would have loved to see that just be healed up, transformed into a Hellbat, and like chill at home. Like here or somewhere, or like in this Nuck, you know, as a anti-Ling defense mechanism. It's always nice to have those. Clem with a double drop now. He needs to be careful though. If you get caught by the Infestors, of course, then you cannot do this. You cannot evade the damage from the Roaches. There's a second factory, so he will play again a tank-heavy style here, going into his additional barracks. 1-1 is halfway done. Should probably, I mean, the +1 damage is actually quite far ahead, so he wants to start that armory very soon. Wants to keep that damage going as fast as possible. Concussive shells on the way here. We do have the 1-1 upgrades coming in for Elazer as well, who is also going into a hive right now again. So it's been a staple of his play trying to get into that hive. There's going to be that fungal only hitting the medevacs, unfortunately, so just a little bit of damage. Honestly, I feel like a few things, you know, that could be great is, as I said, that if he gets the fungal, of course, he can kill the Marines, which is really what he wants. Honestly, like, get that neural. Get the neural so he can bile down that medevac. And then you're getting to get all the Marines inside as well. It's that simple. Or just try to grind down with like one Viper. He's gonna get the hive now. And if he makes like one Viper, he's gonna be my hero and starts to throw down some parasitic bombs. Just like whenever medevacs come in, throw one and just bring the Viper back home. You don't really need to more. It's gonna be like a hero unit. And eventually it will grind down the medevacs. And finally the doors have been opened here, so the Zerg clusters are bled out. The tank structures are not anymore, and the map is open. Oh, that's a nice scout here for Elazer. Sees the triple drop move through with the Ling very early there. Infestors are gonna kind of detour this group of medevacs. We'll still lose a little bit of creep, but that's fine. But this triple drop, I don't think Clem saw that it was scouted so easily, and he's gonna be wondering himself, like, why are you in position? But yeah, man, the whole army of the Zerg is here. He has enough to fight this off very easily, and that drop completely got to shut it down. Now we do have a counterattack here as well on that base, but only +1 on those Lings. No Adrenaline yet finished up, no +2 finished up. So they are a little bit weak there against the 1-1 SUVs, or I guess only +1 SUVs. Since the SUVs don't benefit from armor upgrades, of course. Man, this Clem is stacking tanks. He's also getting the fusion core. He's getting that second starport as well. I think it's here. And he will go into that lip with the lip range. I hope he gets the medevac energy first, and then the lip range. I feel like it's such a good upgrade. You should always get that first, honestly. It's really, really good. Like, you can... Basically, once you have that, you can skimp on that on medevac production. And the earlier you get it, of course, well, the less medevacs you have to make. Excuse me. It's really good. More and more commands that is coming in here. Atosa Loeb is gonna oversee those. Clem is trying to push around a little bit here. Trying to drop here and there, see what he can find. Doesn't really find anything with this medevac. Gonna run away. Found a few links. Or did the links find him? Now that's a big fungal, and the Ultralisk is gonna catch these units as well. Oh, 3 Marauders do survive. They do get picked up. Wow, Clem not letting those die. We do have chitinous plating already done. Now 3/3 upgrades are gonna come. Finally, the game is shaping up into a state that Elazer's actually gotta be very happy about. Too bad Dark retired. Well, Dark is gonna be back very soon. Don't you worry, don't you worry. He had to go to military, he couldn't put that off any longer, and of course he is not able or allowed to earn any money while he's in the military service, so that's why the pro gamers have to retire for a year and a half. And he will be back this year. So yeah, stay tuned. There will be more Dark. He already announced that he's gonna come back. He already has been playing a little bit and stuff on the ladder, so if you follow his Twitter, he's like posting about StarCraft every week or something. In English even. Now that's gonna get an easy shutdown here, even making one additional spore, so pretty good defense against those liberators there. And that's a nice fungal, but the base will be killed. Is this Pold or is this Clem? Is this Pold or is this Clem? Sacrificing an army for a Nexus. Now Elazer has a humongous army. He has so many links, he doesn't really have that many Banes, he doesn't have Bane speed, he has 80 links. He loses 10, he makes 20 more. And he's about to hit 3/3, so his upgrades are actually better right now than the ones from Clem. That's a little bit insane, but he will be a little bit slower to the +3 carapace over the +3 attack from Clem. So there might be a tiny window for Clem, but that won't really be mattering because I don't see an attack hitting right now with this finishing up, and Elazer isn't that far behind. And he's starting to accumulate a lot of overseers, so he will start to throw down these mass changelings. And I like this, shoot him down with the AoE. Chew away with the AoE. Oh my god! The Widowmine rain! Oh man, he has so many mines, so he went completely out of the tank production, is fully into mine production right now. Those Widowmines, oh boy. He has so many. Oh, they're so good against the overseers. Oh, he loses the Infestors, no, Elazer! Control error there, he needs to remake those Infestors, he cannot be losing them. He is at 3/3 though, his upgrades are impeccable right now, the Ultras are fully upgraded, 7 armor, speed upgrade, 44 damage on their Kaiser Blades. Wow. And there is the deny on this base. It's even gonna be killed. Elazer is also gonna get wrecked here on the right side. Maybe he can save this one. It's a lot of Marauders though. They might just focus down the base and go back home, and that's insane. Exactly what they do. No, they don't go home. They go for more hunting inside the main of the Zerg. Can he shoot down that Ultralisk? Only if he's unloaded already. Now we do see the Liberator setting up here to deny this base, and Clem is starting to deny a lot of the mining here from Elazer. Elazer has the macro hatch in an interesting position, so he can keep on mining here, which is funny. It's a tiny bit of long distance, but not too much. I like this actually, it's a really smart play. Very cerebral again. But he has difficulties pushing back the army on the right. He finally gets rid of that drop here in the bottom left, but he has an army hitting his hive. Please transfuse it! Queen! Transfuse the hive, don't shoot at the Marines! Oh, Queen! Oh no. Now Elazer is hitting this army here, and he's kind of... I think Clem is just toying with him right now. I mean, he's shooting down an evolution chamber, and he's actually healing the evolution chamber. This is like... this is just force of will. Like, he knows he's at 3-3, so he can only make one upgrade anyways, which is range attack. And Elazer knows the same thing, but he's just like, oh, I'm gonna kill your evolution chamber. And because I've got nothing to shoot at anyways, right? Oh, if he can catch the Spire, man, that would be amazing. He's not gonna get it. Is he gonna get it? No, he stays alive. And Elazer even transfusing is like, no, I'm gonna just deny you that kill. That's all I want to do. Clem is actually pushing into the Zerg now with expansions. This is crazy, but these Ultras might be able to just finish off this base. The Corruptors are here to try and snipe the Liberators, but he's fighting under the Liberation Zones right now. This is not exactly the fight you're looking for here as Elazer. And this is a lot of pain as the Ghosts come in with the snipes from the flank there. Lynx getting into the third. And one Widowmine to rule them all. 19 kills on this one shot. He does not have personal cloaking, and he does get pushed back a little bit on the right with a Widowmine friendly fire doing a lot of damage here as well. Elazer has one Ravager left in his army. Two Ultralisks do join this attempted defense, and he still has the base. But, I mean, things are starting to fall apart here. The glue holding together Elazer's army is starting to evaporate here. He does bring in more units, and he's kind of just running against the Marines. Wait, what's the units that are mobile here for? Oh, he has 18 Widowmines? Like, what the f... Clem is playing Widowmine Liberator right now, so he loses a base. So crazy. He has so many Widowmines. 19 Widowmines. GG is gonna be called, Elazer. He's gonna get broken here. What a game! GG. The Elazer definitely put up a entertaining one there. I have to hand it to him. But that was really good.